So, they moved Major League Baseball, hypocrites, moved the All-Star game out of Atlanta, and they announced that it's now going to Colorado. Our friend, Senator Tim Scott, had a great tweet. I want everybody to listen to what Tim Scott said. Now, remember, they moved it out of Atlanta because of changes to the election laws in Georgia, passed by the legislature. Election laws, by the way, that are still more gracious, if you will, than Delaware, where Joe Biden's from, and, as you're about to find out, Colorado, where they moved it to. These are Tim Scott's words. Georgia, voter ID, 17 days of early voting. Colorado, voter ID, 15 days of early voting. Atlanta is 51% black. Denver is 9.2% black. The MLB is moving the Major League Baseball All-Star Game out of Atlanta, which has more day of voting rights than Colorado. The wokes are at it again, folks. That's coming from Tim Scott, the senator from South Carolina. They moved it to a state that has less voting rights than Georgia. Do you understand what's going on here? And it isn't, you said it in our pre-meeting, Logan, it's a Georgia animus. It's a against Georgia thing.
Yeah, and this has happened over and over and over. And this is, again, these are facts. This is proof that it is, because you're right. They moved it to a state that you said has the same, if not more, restrictive voting rights or voting laws, not even voting rights, voting laws than the state of Georgia. But the state of Georgia always gets hit with this because it is a complicated state. It's in the heart of the South. It was recently flipped blue, but still, if you looked at just the map, a large portion of it is still a red state. However, obviously, Atlanta has become a huge metropolitan area, of one of the biggest in the country, which obviously will make it skew more liberal. And they have these constant things because they're doing business in a state, big business, like Hollywood is, like these major companies are doing, in Georgia, where a lot of the people still are much more conservative, and they have a conflict of interest. When Amazon wants to move to town and Google wants to move to town, you have to always look at these issues. And honestly, they're sticking their necks in places that no one would even be questioning if they were holding the All-Star game in Atlanta. It wouldn't even have been a thought process. No one would have thought, oh, well, how dare they? But what they do, they bow down to people on the internet who have a perceived pressure that's not even real. It's not even your fan
base.
base.
The Major League Baseball guy's a member of Augusta.
It's not your fan base.
Oh, yeah, the commissioner of Major League Baseball is a member of Augusta National. That the woke mob hates Augusta National. They always have. They've tried to take that down. Of course, harder to move a golf course.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, I would say that Colorado it's a white state. I mean, it is one of the whitest of the white states in the country.
Yeah, true.
Go. Denver is a major metropolitan area with a very small minority population. I mean, under 10%.
Yeah.
And who do you think you're punishing when you take it out of a majority African American city to move it to an all-white city? Good job, Major League Baseball.
I'm sorry, but Major League Baseball made a very big mistake by entering into politics. They had been on the sidelines. They had been the ones that said, we're not going to participate in all of this political stuff. And I don't think that they should be conservatives. I think they should just be baseball. And they had been traditionally doing that, except for some reason, this new Major League Baseball commissioner convinced the owners to step in it.
Yeah. The owner, by the way, Major League Baseball commissioner that's a member of Augusta National. One of the more restricted.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
We may need to call for his removal, because we can't just be outraged and talk about these issues and then go back and do nothing. We have to put our money where our mouth is.